Hey guys, going into the final round with a chance to go 3-0 in a Battle for Zendikar draft. We have a blue-black, small splash of green control deck, and we have a hand that we need to send back immediately. So we're going to mulligan. And this is much better. All of our colors and 3 of the best cards in our deck, basically. And I think we want that too. We do have something to do on turn 2, but we may not on turn 3, so the horribly awry will get a chance to hit something, most likely. Would have been nice to hit that, though. Freaking Sludge Crawler. It was the bane of our existence in the last round. We managed to win despite it, but it is a problem. But Tide Drifter can block it for a while. Okay, so our opponent is red, green, black at least, and he may actually be a multicolor good stuff deck. Okay, so I will play Tide Drifter here. We can also complete disregard this, which is good news. So next turn I probably leave mana up for Horribly Awry and complete disregard and just sort of hang back. Ooh. Yeah, he's a multicolor deck who's drawing 1,000 cards, which isn't good for us, obviously. I would have liked to see Painful Truths. So we're going to pass. Leave mana up for both Horribly Awry and complete disregard and use one or the other depending on what our opponent does. Yeah, so we're going to go Horribly Awry. Ooh, now we're going to go Benthic Infiltrator. Tapping out's a little dangerous because we have Scatter the Winds, but oh, we can't cast it anyway, so it's not that dangerous. Complete Disregard might have been nice, but you know, it'll be nice later as well. There's nothing he can do this turn that'll be especially threatening. I mean, that is annoying, and we're probably going to need to use Complete Disregard on it to keep our opponent from being able to do anything too scary. So I'm going to swing at the Infiltrator. We ingested a Breaker of Armies. We've seen another one of those in this draft, but yeah, we're going to disregard the Druid and in the turn. 3 cards in exile actually because of Benthic Infiltrator. So should we get our processors, I think we'll be pretty happy. Oh man, why you got to be like that? Now we're going to take 2, and he's going to get to ingest something of ours. If it's a land, we're going to be pretty sad, I think, especially if it's an island. Incubator Drone. Okay, we couldn't cast that yet anyway. All right. Drawing a land is nice, but actually not that incredible right now. I think, let's see, 2, 3. I think what I'm going to do is swing. And then, oh no, I can't do what I wanted to do. I was going to play one of these and then Tidecaller in the same turn, and I can't. But may just be worth it to take the damage, to be honest. So that's what I'm going to do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 6 mana. We know he's got Breaker of Armies, so he may have some other big scary bombs. So hopefully we get blue mana before he gets to like a critical mass of his mana and can like destroy our souls. So we're going to take 4 here. Yeah, he's tapping out. I guess I'm okay with that. Puts me at 14. He ingests something. Man, it was an island. That's what we wanted. Oh, that'll work. A lot of ways, actually. So we're going to play our Cascade, tap that guy down. Not do anything this turn, but tie us up in life while ingesting yet another card, another Sludge Crawler. I'm not sad about that. So I wouldn't mind drawing a land, holding up Scatter to the winds, countering some big spell on his next turn. We didn't draw land, so I guess I can stop talking about it. I think we do tap down. We use Rush of Ice here, cast it with Awaken, keep him tapped, and we do want double blue. Don't really need double black though, so I'll Awaken the Swamp. And we will swing for another 1. To Drew's Stalwart, so that's scary. Ooh, this is scary too. Maybe I should have left mana up. Ruin Processor, man. He is a nuisance. So I'm going to swing for 1. Complete Disregard, pretty good hit. I can play my Tide Caller, and I think that's what I'll do. It gets me back Rush of Ice at least. Oh, no, I can't. I can't do it and leave up. Ugh. I can gain him, let him gain another 5 life if I Clutch of Currents this. But that might be worth it. Oh, I can bounce it and then counter it. But I don't have the mana to do it. I need another blue mana. So that may be the plan if we ever draw another blue land, another island. That's what they're called. But for now, I think I just play Silent Skimmer, unfortunately, and pass and throw stuff in front of this Ruin Processor for a while. If I can get another blue, I can at least bounce him and then counter it. Okay. I'm going to chump here. He can pump his Sludge Crawler as much as he wants. But yeah, we're in trouble in this game. I mean, Ruin Processor is an issue for a deck. If we draw, what's it called? Tightening Coils, we'll be pretty happy. All right. No blue sources at least. Yeah, that's bad. Not a blue source in the slightest. Okay, well, I think we have to bounce the Ruin Pro. Oh, I can block it. I can do some chumping. It's probably my only choice here. I mean, I can also play my Tide Caller and get back Rush of Ice and buy myself some more time. So maybe that's what I want to do. Yeah, I think it's what I want to do. So we'll do that. And we'll end, well, actually I can probably get away with a swing here. He can't pump both of them a lot, so it's not like straight up lethal or anything. Tightening Coils or a blue mana source. And even then we might still lose with all the mana he has and the 2 creatures he has in play. They can mess us up pretty badly. That's for sure. I guess he's probably doing the math on how much damage he can do. The answer's a lot. Or he's just swinging with that, huh? I think I block with a Tide Collar. He can give a trample, which means it'll hit us for a lot, but it won't kill us. Yep. Probably actually need to use Clutch on that thing so as not to die on my next turn. Hey, blue source. How about that? They do exist. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bounce this and use Awaken. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I think I have to because... He'll actually probably try to play his Ruin Processor again first. Interesting. It's an interesting choice. I think I'm going to go ahead and clutch the Ruin Processor. So, I mean, I think I lose anyway, no matter what I did, but if I can get him to play the Ruin Processor first, I'm okay. If I can't, then I'm in trouble. I'll block here with the Infiltrator and here with my Swamp. Come on, play it. Play your Ruin Processor. He'll gain the life no matter what, which is annoying. I can make this into a 6/6, which still isn't big enough to tangle with that thing. Yeah, he's smart, so that's not what he's gonna do. I have to block both of them. Oh, he's only gonna swing with one of them. That's nice of him. All right, so we go to 3. Oh, I guess he couldn't really swing with... Well, he could after I chose how I wanted to block. He basically could have, but... Oh, you're a little late, Ugin's Insight. Yeah, I just lose. So, on to game 2. I think we probably want Myers Malice. Probably should have decided that in the last round too, incidentally. It'll be pretty good in this matchup. May just cut Skyrider Elf in my forests for a little more streamlined mana base in this matchup. Yeah, I think I will. And then add 1 swamp and 1 island. Yeah. So, Rush of Ice has not been super impressive, I have to say. Maybe I want Adverse Conditions more. I think Rush is still a little better than Adverse Conditions, at least in this deck, where we have Halimar Tide Collar. So yeah, we'll roll with this. On to game 2. At least we lost quickly in game 1. Time has been a problem for us, although we've managed to avoid timing out so far. All right, we're on to game 2. We got trounced in game 1. Oy. Not an amazing hand. In the world where I get to scry after I mulligan, I think that's what I do here. I do have 2 like flyers and one way of slowing him down early, but I don't think it's worth it. I think we mulligan. Ugh. See, this is one I think I have to keep, partly because I don't want to mulligan any lower, and I get to scry. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And it worked for us, so that's good. So hitting blue was what we needed to do. We can play an early Sky Spawner. Don't currently have any like Tide Caller synergies. Man, that turn 1 Sludge Crawler. This time around, maybe I need to hit it with a complete disregard, I guess. Skyline Cascade would have been nice, but I'll survive, I guess. All right. I'm kind of leaning towards just leaving mana up for complete disregard and hoping he dumps mana into his Sludge Crawler next turn. I mean, chances are, if he's dumping mana into it, he couldn't do anything else anyway, though. Yeah, I guess I'll play a Eldrazi Sky Spawner and Eldrazi Sky Spawner instead. Works for me. I can trade with the Sludge Crawler, basically. It wouldn't be too awful. Okay. I think I do want to trade with the Sludge Crawler. He has to, well, he doesn't have to do anything, actually. It'll just be a trade. I was thinking he had to tap mana, so it's a little less good than I was thinking. If he had to tap mana, it would have been really worth it. Man. Our opponent's killing me with his card advantage. Well, I think Infiltrator's not too bad right now. We're going to get in there for 1. Yeah. And then I'm going to play, well, might as well make it look like maybe I can do something. Although I don't think there's a single 1 black mana instant in this format, but hey, it's whatever. Maybe our opponent doesn't know that. Grove Rumbler. There's a complete disregard target if I ever saw one. All right, double blue. Something we really needed in our last game and just couldn't get. I could also play Wavewing Elemental right here, but I think I'd rather complete disregard that Grove Rumbler. I'll wait to do it in response to him playing a land. I think I could play Tide Caller and complete disregard too, but I think holding on to the Scion for now is worth it. And we'll go with complete disregard. Hopefully he doesn't have a trick to save him. He does not. So that works for me. We'll know what he's going to draw next turn if he chooses to put a land on top. He did, so he's drawing a swamp. To Drew Stalwart. Yeah, that's annoying. Not as good as it could have been, though. Since we have our own 3-4. I'm going to swing with our Infiltrator and play our Wavewing Elemental. Of course, our 3-4 costs way more mana, so... you know. We're also going to be able to play Blighted Fen's activated ability. We could do it this turn if we wanted to, actually, but... So we just exiled this Swamp. I guess we don't know what he's drawing anymore. But I'd like to play yeah, I'd like to play Wavewing Elemental first, and then maybe I'll use Blighted Fen next turn. Seems like a plan. Where's our card draw spells, man? I guess we just have Coastal Discovery and our Blighted Cataract. I mean, we don't have a lot of them. We don't have Painful Truths, for example. Let's see what he's doing here. Oh, man. Yeah, that's bad. Bad news. I think we just take 5 here. He is 1 mana short of playing a Ruin Processor, so that'll be good for us, I'm sure. Okay. There's not really a good reason to attack, so I'm not going to. I'll use Blighted Fen, probably, in response to him playing a creature or something like that. Ooh, playing that thing, huh? I mean, I don't condone it for the most part, but it's going to guarantee his Ruin Processor mana, which may be what he's going for. Where was our Myers Malice? That plus Tidecaller would have been amazing. So he could play his Processor right now, and he has exiled 2 cards, so... Alright, we're going to use Blighted Fen's ability here. Make him sacrifice 1 of those. I guess he has 8 mana now, too, for his freaking Invoker, which is annoying. Yeah, that's why he chose to do that. I think we just take it. It'll put us at 2. No, it'll put us at 5. So yeah, I'll take it. Ruin Processor now too, maybe? No, Seek the Wilds. He could hit a Ruin Processor. Bouncing this, drawing any of our removal for this right now would be great. Even if it's temporary removal. We can kill it right now with Demon's Grasp, for example, or Complete Disregard, but we've already played it. Of course he hit his Ruin Processor. I mean, why not, you know? Our opponent has a good deck, A, and is also drawing really well, B. So those 2 things are difficult to overcome for us in this game anyway. What are you doing with all this mana? Ooh. Well, that's ugly. Yeah, I mean, we basically lose. We play the Tidecaller here. He can swing. This becomes a 7/7. We'll have to... he's going to play Ruin Processor too. Yeah, there's nothing we can do, so we lose. All right, well, we went 2-1. Our deck was pretty good, but our opponent had a pretty cool deck. One I haven't seen that can really take advantage. He got like all the Oran Reef Invokers and all of the Sludge Crawlers and all the mana acceleration, and worked out pretty well for him against me anyway. Anyway, thanks